Hey everybody, it's me, the Infraggable. How's everybody doing today? As for me, I'm doing pretty good. I just had some chicken Alfredo not too long ago, and I'm kind of feeling it. You know, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so what did we do in the last episode of StarCraft II? Well, we started the Protoss campaign. We learned about the prophecy. Apparently the Dark God Amon, he has returned. And we got the keystone from Core Hall from our good buddy Jim Raynor. Good old boy Jim. And that's basically, in a nutshell, the sweet and brief and fraggy cap. So let's go ahead and go on and let's see how everything else unfolds. Let's do the thing. Campaign. Legacy of the Void, Brothers in Arms, continue. And then let us make sure that we have the sound on. Oh yeah. I hope everybody's doing good today. Let's talk to Karax.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Indeed, there is little time indeed. Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. We've got 15 Solarite, but that's not really enough to do anything with it, so we'll hold on to it for now. Let's go to the War Council. Rohana doesn't really have anything new to say, but we'll talk to her anyways.
I could see the truth of Amon while he spoke through me. He claims his cause is noble, but only darkness and rage fester within.
Well, that's true. Alright.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
Yeah. Let's just make sure that we got everything that we need. We could do...
Return to serve.
Creates a barrier that absorbs large amounts of incoming damage, bonus damage to armored units, or we could do the Annihilator.
Adun Toridas.
Shadow Cannon deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air units, deals bonus damage to armored units. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Annihilator. Alright, and then Bridge. Let's talk to the Hyperion.
Hey there, your Royal Ness? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Skippy. I do like that. That is quite amusing. Rory just went from, hey there, your Protossness to, hey, you got it, Skippy, in like 2 seconds. I think that's kind of cool. Alright. Time to warp. And let's go to Shakuras.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nere'zim of Shakuras ritually severed their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
That is very true. So let's go ahead. I still don't know why I have this persistent cough. I've had it for like 3 weeks now. Anyways, let's go travel to Shakuras. Oh, damn.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Aiur has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our shadow guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch.
Oh, yeah, we
My
will.
Templar are inbound.
Alright, let's do this then. Let's talk to Vorazun.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aiur when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life.
Damn.
He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
True. Alright. We're going to talk to Rohana.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the
she's
fallen
racist.
ones? It is heresy. You
She's
must know
xenophobic.
this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
You know what? That's fair. You've been in stasis for, however long.
Ah, good. Hierarch. The solar core awaits.
Yep, but I want to
I've
talk
been
to
trying
you.
to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nere'zim phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course,
These things
Hierarch.
are true. Alright. Let's do the mission.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
10 Solarite with a bonus 15 to possibly get. We'll be getting some Dark Templar. Hell yeah, alright. Progress is automatically saved at key points. If I have trouble, just load a save game. Alright, well, we're going to get going.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Talametros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
Alright, cool.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, matriarch. This I swear.
Well, we'll see about that. Alright, let's start getting
the aid of my
our...
Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
Okay, well... While that's going on, we definitely need more... economy. Let's get these simulators going. Alright, something's happening because the screen is shaking.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
Ooh, we definitely gotta stop
By
that
the
thing.
gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Alright, yeah, we will definitely do that. So let's take these guys. Because these guys gotta go. Also, let's blast it a few times. Yeah. Alright. Good enough.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
I am the blade of the Nere'zim.
Alright. Well, we let my economy catch up just a little bit. But it's not fast enough. Okay, but we're going to get there. Also, let's open this warp gate here. Alright. One, two, three, four, five. Then we're going to upgrade the shields. Just a little bit. Alright, we need one guy to come out over here. Once I've got my static defenses kind of put up, start to do pretty awesome things.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
We'll bring our Dark Templars to the front here. Oh yeah, alright. But that's all there was to that. The darkness rides. Okay. And
You have not enough minerals.
this should be enough. That should be enough. Okay, we gotta recover some
Artanis,
Solarites.
the city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of Solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Alright. That is not a bad offer.
I bask in the twilight. Clever.
You bask in the
A second
twilight.
Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Upgrade complete.
By the void. Cartoon.
Alright, here's the first.
I am intrigued.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Alright, let's get this Thrasher going.
By the void.
It is a little bit loud, isn't it? Alright, well.
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Clever. I am the blade of the Nere'zim.
We are the blade of the Nere'zim.
I am intrigued. By the void.
Okay, so. Let's go ahead.
The darkness.
Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and summon us up some Dragoons.
Enough minerals.
I have returned.
You have not enough minerals.
I have returned. I have returned. The darkness rides.
Alright, let's build one more gateway just so I can get unit production down a little bit better. And we'll build a pylon right about here. So that way we can have a little bit more supply to work with. Upgrade complete. We don't have a tier 2 yet, so that's good. Oh, yeah, that's one thing that I can build. Okay. And we'll warp that into a store. All right, cool. Once this gets fully up and operational, we'll do 9 zealots. Then I think we ought to be good. We can start clearing out some of this stuff and start doing the mission. Almost there. Good enough for me.
My life for Aiur. My life for Aiur.
Clever. I am the blade of the...
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Yeah, yeah.
The void claims its own.
So,
We embrace the glory of battle.
Clever. By the void.
base is under attack, but not
That
for
should
long.
buy the conduit more time.
Engaging foe.
I am but a phantom. By the void. I am the blade of the Nere'zim.
Got one of these guys loose.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
have lost to Dark Templar. Okay, not too bad. Like I said, my economy is pretty awesome right now.
Cartoon. Clever.
Cartoon.
Engaging foe. I have returned. I have returned. I have returned.
Alright. I agree with that to an extent. Fear is an illusion.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
And but a phantom. I bask in the twilight. I am intrigued. Clever.
You certainly like to bask.
Boy.
Alright, let's see.
From the shadows I come.
From the shadows we come. Good enough for me.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
We got to do some of the pew-pews.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
I mean, there's eventually going to be an end to them,
Cartoon.
I'd imagine.
I am the blade of Nere'zim. I am but a phantom. Clever.
Oh, snap!
I will comply. I am intrigued.
I might as well try and come up here so we can actually get that part done.
By the void. I am the blade of the Nere'zim.
Right.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
By the void. Cartoon. Clever.
What's over
but
here?
a phantom.
We am but a phantom.
Nere'zim. By the void.
Alright, there's the last one that I was looking for.
I am intrigued. I will comply.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The Solar Core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Additional pylons.
Okay.
I have returned. Clever.
Let's do all that we can.
Engaging foe.
You seek our service. I will comply. By
good enough.
I am but the phantom. What will you ask of us? I am intrigued. Cartoon. Clever. By the void, Shakuras.
We're gaining Phantom.
I will comply. By the void.
Alright, I got all the Solarite reserves. I've got 3 out of the 4 Warp Conduits launch base completed. We're about to do the last one right now. Not bad. That's pretty much the end of the mission there.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
That's true. Even if their lives might be in jeopardy. Okay. Let's continue to the Spear of Adun. We got ourselves the 10 Solarite plus the 15 bonus Solarites. We did alright. All things considered.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Aiur's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul.
Dang.
This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it.
That's true.
I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Aiur.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Aiur. Let us reclaim it together.
Well, there you
It
go.
is fitting that the daughter of Razagal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Alright, well.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem.
Oh,
You
cool.
can review it in the solar core now.
Well, we'll do that in a little bit, but first, let's talk to Vorazun.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nere'zim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago.
Well, that
Your
is
kind
true.
had Aiur. Our culture is all we ever had.
Alright. Rohana, you got anything important to say?
In alliance with the Nere'zim, the Protoss have changed more than I ever could have imagined. Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
We're going to do
Cartoon.
Khartoum. Yeah, they'll do flurry attacks. Alright, and then Solar Core. Let's talk to Karax.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Xel'Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Oh, that's good. Orbital assimilator? Oh, yeah. So basically what the orbital assimilator does is that it will allow me to automatically harvest Vespian gas from assimilators without needing probes. So I can use those probes for more combat units. Which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself.
Reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun.
Alright, well then, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the mission.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon's Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Indeed, and we've got a potential bonus 10 Solarite to power up the Spear of Doom, so we're going to try to get it done.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Xel'Naga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him?
If we can.
Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Alright, well. Let's see what we can do about this then. Expanding to a new resource location will allow you to speed up production and build stronger defenses. Oh yeah.
Our forces have secured the Xel'Naga Temple grounds. Artanis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Yep.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nere'zim have long used Kaydaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phasesmith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
Yes,
The moment has come. Let us begin.
Begin we must. Alright, you.
The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Which they're going to start on the first one already. Okay.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
And then we'll go over there in just a moment.
You
What I need? 400? Need 400.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
Nere'zim.
Alright. Now we're going to build Nexus right there. And the first couple of Zerg are going to come in and try and fight us. Alright, we gotta hold out till 1 billion Zerg. We're only at about 150 million, so we got some work to do.
Engaging foe.
Alright, we got a second one to destroy. Actually, let's go ahead and do that.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
You have not enough minerals.
I bask in the twilight.
Yep, we bask in the twilight. Nice. Okay, you guys go over there.
Awaiting instructions.
You guys come over here. You go over there. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Base is under attack.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuras.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
By the void.
Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Okay. We have not enough minerals. Now we do.
You have not enough minerals.
The Zerg approached the temple from the southeastern access way.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, yeah, so basically just making sure that I've got at least a good base.
You have not enough minerals.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
Alright, let's start getting these upgrades done.
You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Alright, yeah, so
The darkness rides.
alright. So
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
One, two, three, four.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Templar is going to endure until we get that.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Base is under attack.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
All three sides at once. Yep. I probably should be worried. But I think we're doing alright for right now.
Base is under attack.
Battle is upon
Base is
us.
under attack.
I am the blade of the Nere'zim.
Alright, Mr. Blade of the Nere'zim, let's go ahead and build some more. God damn it.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
Alright.
The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
I do agree with this.
Our pylon is under attack.
Pylon's under attack. What? God damn.
A great many Zerg now stand between us and the Zenith Stones. It would be wise to use my Dark Templar to destroy them, Hierarch.
Oh shit. I totally forgot about that.
The darkness rides.
Okay.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Am I able to get through there? No. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
And then some.
Base is under attack.
Okay. And that's why I'm building as many of these as I can.
Base is under attack.
Okay, yeah. Alright, we got about 830 million Zerg. We haven't found a bonus. We haven't found a bonus mission yet, so I'm sure it'll be coming out pretty soon.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I don't need that anymore, so let's make room. As it turns out, I do need that. Okay, cool. I kinda...
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning.
I
It
kinda
will be ready
effed myself
soon.
for a moment.
Hierarch,
That's
I
okay.
have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Alright, I need to hold out for 1.5 billion Zerg. Ooh, okay. Cool, cool.
Base is under attack. 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 Base is under attack.
Is upon us.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I'm falling behind. Now I'm just trying to place things wherever I can find spots for them.
The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under
Alright, we're waiting for 1.5 billion. I think I've done everything that I can.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Ooh, Spanish are falling from your Spanish eyes.
Base is under attack.
I don't need a lot of time, I just need... I mean, this might be the best I can do. I've got no air units.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
.35.
Under attack.
Alright.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Alright, 1.4. I'm almost there. I think I can get this done.
Base is under attack.
Nope. Can't get there. Okay. That doesn't matter because we're almost where we need to be at.
Base is under attack.
Just a little bit longer.
Base is under attack.
Alright, let's do it.
The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
How do I... We will overload the temple, right? I don't think I can last much longer. Hell yeah.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Oof. Alright, that was pretty intense there. Pretty intense. Goes. Look at all those organs.
It is said that those of our kind suffer.
separated from the glory of the Kala.
Look at Artanis being a badass. He still has his armor.
But none of us are ever truly alone.
Indeed.
For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, traditions. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
Alright, Artanis. Standing on business like you did. Damn. Had to destroy an entire planet just to hurt the Zerg. $1.54 billion Zerg. Oh, hey, Nox, how you doing? I see you're lurking. I appreciate that. Alright, let's move it forward then. I am doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. Alright, well, that's Shakuras. It got blowed up. Let's talk to Vorazun.
Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, matriarch?
More
Nice.
so than you may realize.
Oh, so Nox,
do
what are you
know
cooking?
of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a shadow hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
Templar.
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the shadow path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Dark Templar. No, 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 you will die. Anyways, yep, let's go ahead and talk to Rohana.
The Nere'zim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Aiur. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes.
Oh, dude.
Those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Aiur of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing
Yeah,
genocide.
Rohana's
This
stuck in
was
the
a
past.
noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Excuse me. Alright. Let's get to the solar core.
Solar output is stable, Hierarch.
Oh, I appreciate that. Let's see, we've got 25 Solarite remaining. Not enough to really do anything that I want. So I think we ought to be good. Let's go to the bridge.
In Artanis, Shakuras.
And let's go to the bridge. And let's warp travel.
Shakuras has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
That is something that I do agree with. Let's go ahead and travel to Glacius.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier revival program.
Purifiers, the forbidden weapon, they are sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient Purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
There you go. You gotta be pragmatic about stuff.
Tal'darim, here. They are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors.
We must ready them. Alright, Vorazun. Let's talk to Rohana.
The Tal'darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The De'ul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
There you go. Alright, we've got another conversation.
The Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original Purifiers.
Well, there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and start the
Many of
mission.
my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Alright, let's do this thing.
If we are to obtain the Purifier technology, then we must move quickly.
15.
The Tal'darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
That's no good. Defend the ramp leading into your base with photon cannons is the easiest place to fend off enemy attacks. I agree with this.
Hierarch, The Tal'darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
No!
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Let's do the thing. Alright.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
Do we have a forge? We do not have a forge, so we're going to need to build one. Alright, so... let's bring these guys over here. Let's build the forge in just a moment. Let's build it out here.
I am detecting a Tal'darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Oh. They're not great at restoring life, but they are pretty good at restoring shields.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some cannons. Let's build more economy. Alright. We have returned. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and build some more cannons. Just gonna get our static defenses up. I do want to build another gateway at some point. So before I forget to, let's just go ahead and do it. Ad break is starting pretty soon, so just be mindful of that. For anybody who's still listening in, if there's anybody listening in, you never know. We wanna Build, build, build. Yes, build. But I can't build for too long because I am on a time limit here.
Upgrade complete.
Ooh, upgrade complete, but I don't have a tier 2 ability yet, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I have returned. I have returned.
Let's start heading our way out here. Now we're going to shoot and fight! Last people. Alright. What's up here?
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it.
Raw solarite.
Excellent. Solarite gathered.
But also, let's gather this.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Alright, let's build some more photon cannons. Alright, good enough for me.
I have returned.
Let's continue forward on this. We can't go that way yet, so we're going to have to go this way.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries.
Oh,
I will
good.
activate them now.
I think that's a good idea to activate more sentries.
Upgrade complete.
I may want to be careful here because we got that displacement beam. In fact, I should probably move away. Move away, move away, move away. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I have returned.
9.
I have returned. I have returned.
Well,
Engaging foe.
oh, damn. let's move quickly. Let's try not to hit the beam. We'll try and stay ahead of it whenever possible.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
They did what? Oh, whatever. Alright, well, we know not to go that way because that's where a base is. So we're going to go this way. Alright, come on.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. We're still staying ahead. Let's go ahead and collect our guys again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You must.
I have returned. I have returned.
Good enough for me. So what do we got over here? Nothing? I still need to find some raw solarite. Alright, I found a little bit.
Another solarite sample obtained.
Okay. Here's some more of my guys.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Engaging foe.
We did everything we can there. Okay.
You must construct additional pylons.
We must construct additional
I
pylons.
have returned.
Alright, not too bad if I do say so myself. Now we're going to go and destroy these guys.
Releasing sentries from stasis. I'm detecting movement from the Tal'darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
So I destroyed something. So some things will be a little bit easier. Alright, let's come in here. There's the last of the solarite that I need.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
Maybe we will see them. Got this taken care of. Alright, we're gonna blast this away. Yeah, we've got this pretty much. And we are pretty much done with this mission. Not too bad, not too bad. Took me about 17 minutes to do.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
Nice.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well.
Ooh.
I will have to examine it more closely.
Alright. Well, victory for us. We got the solarite, we got all the stuff. We are pretty amazing, if I do say so myself.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Fenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype.
I see.
Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Fenix?
I was given a directive by Artanis himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Artanis gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced. An adanium shell composed of a trillic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Fenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
I guess we're going to play for now. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do is that I am going to take a short bio. We'll play a song or two, and then when I come back, we'll continue. So, don't go anywhere. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Let's go ahead and continue with what we got going on here. Let's talk to Fenix.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times, and now you lead the Protoss. I well with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nere'zim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Fenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be.
No, it cannot be.
Aiur? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Fenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
There you go. Alright, let's talk to Karax.
These new Purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Fenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
Yep.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Fenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
True. Alright, let's go to the War Council. Do you have anything important to say, Rohana?
Our traditions and laws are not meaningless. They have kept us alive.
Well.
We have acquired new robotic support technology for review.
Let's go ahead and do...
The enemy shall be purified.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Sentinels. That way they can revive themselves once they fall. They can do that once. And then let's do shield restoration. Yeah, I think that works. Then let's go back. And then we have a conversation with
Our scouts are reporting
Vorazun.
Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
I agree with this. Let's go ahead and talk to Vorazun.
Seeing Fenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness, but I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Fenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Fenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend. But all logic defies it.
Exactly.
We of the Nere'zim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them. A truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
True. Alright, well, let's go ahead and warp. The Solar Core. Solar Core sometime later.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once.
Okay. Well, maybe we've got something here.
Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and travel then. Traveling. Go to the place where we're traveling.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Why indeed? Why indeed? I suppose we may never know. New conversation.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch.
Let's talk to Rohana.
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Xel'Naga. The Judicators theorized the Xel'Naga left Aiur to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Xel'Naga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Xel'Naga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope
Wake
so.
up, children's. Okay. Let's talk to Karax.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Zeratul was in touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
Well, that's true. So much information in the universe and...
Phoenix, you appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I have discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch and being revived as a Dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no Dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
Well, there you go. Alright, well...
Hierarch, it appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
Okay, good to know. And now we're going to do the mission.
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
Okay, so we're going to get some starships now. Alright, groovy. Warp gates can instantly reinforce your army at locations with a pylon. You can use this tactic for both offense and defense. That is a true
lies the
thing.
resting place of the Xel'Naga. We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Ulnar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Alright then. Oh, okay.
Hierarch, the Tal'darim are here. They are taking control of the celestial locks.
Dang.
The voices' demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control
The Moebius
locks,
Corps and the
the
Tal'darim.
temple will remain hidden from us.
Warriors, engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have his victory so easily.
Nope. Alright, it's time.
You have not enough minerals.
We allegedly do not have enough minerals. But we do now.
Our stargates can now warp in Phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's build the forge. We gotta get our economy up and running. So let's go ahead and get this stuff done. Alright. Yeah, okay, so look at me. What am I even doing? Who am I? Alright, let's start making our photon cannons. Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. What am I doing?
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point. For battle.
We must prepare for battle. Alright. Blasted everybody.
Warp field online. I stalk through the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete. Alright, yeah.
Hierarch, the Tal'darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
I think that would be a pretty good idea.
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna need 225. And now I need
Teleport successful.
Ooh, teleport successful. Nice. Okay, now I need to just build the rest of my static defense, and then I can start doing the mission. Right.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the Stargate done over here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, time to build up my Air Force. I think we ought to be, for the most part, pretty good.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete. Let's get my upgrade complete there. Okay. Oh, those guys ran away for a little bit.
God.
All right. How much do these things cost? And they take 35 seconds to build. Okay. I can deal with that.
Teleport successful. The skies await. I teleport successful.
Teleport successful.
Anan Porkal.
Five. Okay. That seems reasonable. And now we wait for a little
Teleport
bit.
successful.
Teleport successful. Are you still trying to teleport something in? Yes. Looks like you are.
Teleport successful. Where do our enemies
All
lurk?
right.
I stalk through the stars. For honor. Vorazun thirteenth.
Once Amon's forces have been defeated, our warrior's presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
Upgrade complete. Teleport successful.
Alright, we're activating that lock.
Where do I... The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
Okay. Sounds good.
Anan Porkal. For honor.
Alright.
Warp field online. I will comply. Vorazun thirteenth. Understood. On the wings of justice. For
Wings of
honor.
Justice.
I stalk through the stars.
Wings of Justice.
I will
Cacao!
comply. Vorazun thirteenth. On the wings of justice. For honor.
Be on guard. Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock.
Vorazun thirteenth. La Roche.
Amon's forces are going to move to grab a lock.
The lock has been captured by our foes, Hierarch. We must be cautious.
It'll be alright.
It is done. I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study.
Well, there you go.
You require more Vespine gas.
I do require more gas. There's gas in my ass.
Engaging the enemy.
On the wings of justice. Time. I will comply.
Warp field online. Teleport successful.
Alright.
Teleport successful.
We're gonna keep doing our thing. Yeah! Upgrade is complete.
Teleport successful.
That's also successful.
Upgrade complete. Teleport successful.
Alright. Once these fly guys are good and ready, we'll start heading out again.
Teleport successful.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Teleport successful.
Alright, almost there.
Teleport successful.
Alright, let's go ahead and come towards this close one.
Engaging the enemy.
We're blasting them all.
I will comply. I stalk through the stars.
We stalk through the stars.
Engaging the enemy.
Let's get out of there.
Engaging the enemy.
Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and put this here. Let's get that
It appears a
taken care
lock
of.
has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it, quickly.
Yep. Okay. I saw what the error of my ways were.
Upgrade complete.
This warrior awakens.
This warrior awakens. Okay. Alright, we're going to wait for just a little bit longer. We're going to make sure that we get our troops up. All right.
I have returned. I have returned. I have returned. Siravek, cry on.
All right. Now that we have our
justice.
Now that we have our people.
La Farosh. Vorazun, thirteenth Templar. Understood. La Farosh.
All right.
I will comply. I am eager to strike. Base is under attack.
Yeah, that base would be all right.
Warriors, pull back from the enemy base. We must focus on the celestial locks.
Listening. Where do our enemies live? Time for battle. The skies await. Identify our foe. Base is under attack.
Come back this way. Alright, let's get back to fixing this. Probe back, and just for SNGs. Let's go ahead and put these things in here. Alright.
On the wings of justice.
Wings to justice. Okay, let's go ahead and go over this way.
Warp field online. I will comply. On the wings of justice. Understood. I stalk through the stars.
Wings of justice.
I will comply. For honor. I stalk through the stars. I will comply.
Alright, let's move our guys here. Let's get a couple more dragoons.
I have returned. I have returned. Razul to Templari. On the wings of justice. For honor.
Alright, blasting everybody, blasting everything.
I stalk through the stars. For honor. I will comply. On the wings of justice. Understood. For honor.
Alright, we're pretty much done here.
Engaging foe. Now the rush.
Okay, yeah, not bad. Not bad indeed. And that's how we win that level.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is opening.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense only a great stillness from within the temple.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
What does fate have in store for you? That is an interesting question. Let's continue. Okay, we're going to see.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to assist you inside the temple. Please be careful,
Oh, that
Hierarch.
stinks. Alright. But on that, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a stream. Let's see if there's anybody that we can raid into. And we will see you on Monday. What's today? Saturday? Yeah, we'll see you guys again on Monday. Let's take a look and see what we can do, who we can raid into. I don't actually see anybody online. So, yeah, I think for today, let's just call it a day. So thank you very much. I'm glad that people came in and stuck around for a little bit. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and you guys stay safe. Alright now, bye!